Okay, so Insta's going, YouTube's going, and Facebook appears to be going. Let me just pop in here. Go live. Go live. Okay. Not seeing a picture on Instagram as of yet. It concerns me a little bit. Facebook does not look right either. Okay, I think I know the problem. One moment. Yeah, that's the problem, is my camera is not on. I unhooked stuff. Settings. Virtual camera, but I don't want virtual camera. I want the real camera, and it's not giving me. Hold on, let me see. Is this what I need? Okay, I'm having a technical difficulty here. I'm not letting it stop me. Let me look at settings. Video. Okay, that's not what I want. Would seem like what I want, but apparently it is not. Okay, appearance. Stream. Output. Okay, doesn't seem to let me want to change that. Okay, resolution. Advanced, that's color formats. I don't think I want that. Okay, okay, and I know this works because I used it earlier today. But it's definitely the problem. Yeah, and see if I do that, that just goes to that. Okay, but that's for virtual camera. I don't think I want that anyway. Okay. It's definitely an issue with my camera. Alright, and I hate to do this one without my face on there, because, you know, I know you guys are used to seeing me, not just hearing me. And that's not fixing it. Alright, well, we're going to have to do this one without me. I'm so sorry. I'll have to get it fixed before next week. Yeah, because virtual... And somehow I don't think it fixed itself because my camera is not on. Alright, weird. It worked earlier today. Okay. Well, you'll just have to listen to me today. I'm sorry. But, you know, we roll through our technical problems, so. Alright, so... let's start with the Disney Destiny. They dropped lots of Destiny news today. Not today, earlier this week. This is the Heroes and Villains themed Disney cruise ship. Pride Lands Feast of the Lion King is a dinner show. The iconic songs and legendary moments of The Lion King will come to life at this first-of-its-kind dining experience, celebrating the renowned music of the Walt Disney Animation Studios film. And of course, we all know that Elton John did a lot of music for The Lion King, so if you're of the right generation, that in itself is kind of a draw. As families dine, a colorful ensemble of live performers will take the stage and present a musical journey through the award-winning soundtrack, retelling Simba's story from cub to king. Charismatic storytellers Ngonzo and Shaha will share a timeless tale of family and fate through soulful narration, impeccable vocals, and creative costume accessories that allow them to take on the personality and attributes of various characters. With an inspiring interpretive dancer and a trio of live musicians specializing in authentic African instruments, the show will be an upbeat and uplifting addition to an already spectacular meal. This exceptional dining experience will balance the wide-ranging flavors of African cuisines with familiar fare that will satisfy the whole family. Diners will be able to expand their horizons with traditional dishes from across the continent and discover new spins on Disney Cruise Line guest favorite dishes that incorporate authentic spice blends, regional sauces, and customary grains and produce. The Lion King Feast of the Pride Lands Feast of the Lion King, I reversed that, sorry, will feature a second themed menu during 5-night sailings for guests who have a second dinner seating at the restaurant. Nala's roasted pork tenderloin, pan-seared Barabe spiced roasted chicken. I am probably butchering some of these words, so I apologize for that in advance. There's a shrimp curry, and there's an heirloom tomato cacciabari, beet caviar, nut and seed spiced goat cheese, and pea tendrils. I'm guessing that is their vegetarian option. Pineapple upside down cake. There's also a warm chocolate pudding, sweet vanilla pudding, apricot jam, warm buttery cream sauce, and vanilla ice cream. I'm not sure why chocolate's in that title. I guess the chocolate is the surprise part. Can you feel the rum tonight? Oak-aged rum, cream liqueur, mango smoothie mix, a pinch of cinnamon. It's shaken with ice and garnished with a smooth mint leaf. That's the adult beverage, of course. Slimy yet satisfying. Hello, Timon and Pumbaa. Sprite infused with lime gelatin and garnished with centipede and gummy worms. Okay, then there's also DeVille's, as in Cruella DeVille. Cruella DeVille's infamous flair for style and wickedly bold attitude will be reflected in the lavish and famously over-the-top DeVille's Piano Bar. Guests will wind down in style with trendy martinis, chic cocktails, and glamorous wines and bubblies. An avant-garde selection of designer drinks inspired by the characters and icons from the Walt Disney Animation Studios and live-action films will feature garnishes that complement the fashionista's glamorous legacy. Okay, so one of their drinks is a fashionista, which is freeze-dried strawberry and banana-infused Patron tequila with banana liqueur, agave nectar, and fresh lime juice clarified with milk and chilled. Served with a strawberry shortcake popcorn. There's a Fearless Sir Galahad, Free Spirits non-alcoholic bourbon, bourbon barrel-aged maple syrup, and bitters finished with aromatic smoke. The Sanctum. Readers, open your eyes. We've got a first look at The Sanctum, Disney Cruise Line's first lounge inspired by the power, sorcerers, and mystic artifacts of Marvel Studios' Doctor Strange. Taking cues from Doctor Strange's New York Sanctum, this venue will feature mystical items designed to aid sorcerers in protecting the world. Guests will discover unique design details inspired by the shapes and the symbols of the sorcerer's rune shields, along with familiar icons like the Cloak of Levitation and spellbooks from the Library of Kamarchaj. I butchered that too, sorry. The centrally located entertainment pillar will host a variety of activities throughout the voyage while offering guests of all ages a magical array of mocktails, cocktails, spirits, and coffees. Guests will be dazzled by the mystic art of mixology through entrancing tableside beverage experiences and exclusive menu items that seemingly materialize from across the universe. Circle of the Cosmos is one of their beverages. Diamond Gin, Verblanc, fresh lemon juice, garnished with a lemon peel spiral. Vapors of Voltor, Grey Goose vodka, ginger beer, fresh lime, butterfly pea flower syrup, and it is topped with berry-flavored bubbles. They have stuffed waffles with custard cream filling, and they also have stuffed waffles with mixed berry compote filling. Not to be outdone, there is Edna Edna a la mode sweets. Superheroes need style and sweet treats. We're headed to the brand new a la mode sweets. Edna Mode's Lab, I can't talk today, where the famed fashion designer from Pixar Animation Studios' The Incredibles whips up outfits for the world's most famous supers, will be transformed into the one-of-a-kind confectionery aboard the Disney Destiny. Inspired by the Anti-Edna short film, the lab's modern sewing equipment will be repurposed as sweet-making mechanisms to entertain Jack Jack, the hilariously unpredictable super baby. Taking on the signature look of the films, the futuristic design blends techie features with sweet surprises for super fans. A collection of Edna's sketches and high-fashion artwork will decorate the walls, with the front window showcasing costume models of the latest suits for Mr. Incredible and Elastigirl. Families will strike their best heroic poses with a fun sculpture of Jack Jack and Edna working on her cookie recipe, and may even spot the infamous Rocky the Raccoon popping out of a garbage can nearby, attempting to get his paws on a plate of cookies. An incredible menu of homemade gelato, ice cream, candies, and specialty treats will be served from Edna Mode's lab, including cupcakes inspired by the heroes of the Parr family, decadent gourmet popsicles, homemade chocolate bark, and of course an endless supply of Jack Jack's Num Num cookies. There will be a violet cupcake, purple velvet sponge cake with white chocolate mousse, purple mirror glaze, sprinkles, and chocolate decor. The Mr. Incredible cupcake will have double chocolate fudge cake with chocolate truffle mousse, dark chocolate velvet finish, gold confetti, and chocolate decor. The Edna cupcake will have vanilla marble sponge cake with white chocolate mousse, red mirror glaze, sprinkles, and chocolate decor. And the Elastigirl cupcake is orange almond cake with raspberry mousse, orange chocolate velvet finish, sprinkles, and chocolate decor. There's also an Edna shortbread cookie, an Edna chocolate bark postcard, and an Edna cookies and cream cookie. Okay, so we're still in the Disney Destiny. We're sailing along here. We're going from zero to hero with an epic lineup of updates and reveals. Hercules will stay true to the storyline and the spirit of the beloved film with a fresh contemporary retelling centered around the legendary soundtrack, featuring a celebration of iconic songs like Go the Distance, Zero to Hero, and I Won't Say I'm in Love. The show will present incredible live renditions like you've never heard before, through new musical arrangements inspired by the soulfulness of gospel music with the energy of a pop concert. In addition to all the songs from the film, Disney Hercules will include the theatrical debut of Shooting Star, a heartfelt ballad originally written for the movie by Alan Menken and David Zippel. All of your favorite gods, mortals, and mythical beings from the movie will be part of the story, many represented in new, surprising ways. Like the film, the muses will be the show's storytellers, and their over-the-top personalities and transcendent vocals will shine on stage. High-fashion costume design will showcase the opulence of the gods of Mount Olympus and contrast starkly with the more understated and humble attire worn by the humans and creatures of Earth. Award-winning puppet designer Michael Curry is bringing to life some of the tale's most larger-than-life characters through jaw-dropping puppetry, building on the innovative designs we debuted on Disney The Tale of Moana aboard the Treasure last year. Embodying the ship's theme of heroes and villains, our new show will use these massive puppets to represent the mythological behemoths, like the multi-headed Hydra monster that Hercules must defeat to fulfill his hero's journey. Okay. Hercules will be one of 3 stage shows aboard the new ship, along with fan favorites Frozen, a musical spectacular, and Disney Sees the Adventure. Okay, now we're off to Disney World for a moment. Skyliner closures are announced for next year for 2026, January 25th to the 31st. Of course, whenever the Skyliner is closed, this is also true for when it's closed by weather, by storms. They just put buses, immediately dispatch buses to take their place. Okay, now we're going back to the Destiny. For the first time in Disney Cruise Line history, a Marvel superhero will be the signature Stern character, a hallmark design feature that represents each ship's unique theme and personality. Now in its final stages of completion, this larger-than-life sculpture will eventually be installed among the filigree on the back of the ship, showcasing Spider-Man and his spider bots attempting to assist with decorating the stern. Walt Disney Imagineer Jay Abruzzi, principal production designer, recently met with the production team for a creative review of our friendly neighborhood stern character. Like its sister ships, the Disney Wish, and the Disney Treasure, a fan favorite focal point of the Disney Destiny staterooms will be the oversized custom art piece mounted in place of a headboard above the main bed. Inspired by the ship's theme of heroes and villains, these murals will depict the alluring duality and epic journeys of famous Disney and Pixar legends, such as Hercules, Milan, and Meridia, the designs for which were revealed. Okay. All right. Okay. Countdown's on for the maiden voyage of the Disney Destiny, which will happen on November 20th. There is also a Disney Cruise Line Spotify playlist, so feel free to check that out. Don't forget the 70th is coming up at Disneyland. That will start in May. So if that's on your bucket list to do while it's happening, let me know. We can plan a trip. Epic Universe also opens in May. We got lots of theme park stuff going on in May. So if you want to do Epic, let me know. We can certainly add a day at Epic to your package. If you want to go sailing instead of going to the theme park, which is okay too. Everybody travels in their own way. There's no right or wrong. And travel should light you up and make you incredibly happy. So you do it the way that it works for you. And if I can help you do it, let me know. Virgin has deals off second sailors right now. They also have deals for solo sailors. So if you really truly want to get away from everybody else and jump on the boat and sail off, there's quite possibly a solo package that would benefit you. So let me know and we will look into that. Viking also has deals. They currently are running their $25 deposit special for cruises starting in October or November, depending on the destination. They also have reduced fares. They have reductions or free airfare, depending on your destination. And they also have stateroom credits, or onboard credits, not stateroom credits, onboard credits. So depending on where you're going, it might be a different combination of things, not destination, depending on your destination. But we can certainly look into them and try to get you the best deal we can. Because while traveling is awesome, traveling within your budget and traveling with a little extra cash in your pocket for souvenirs, it's always a good thing. All right, I know there are lots of us celebrating this weekend. Passover was last weekend. Easter is this weekend. I think Greek Orthodox Easter is quite possibly next weekend. I know Easter and the spring holidays vary, but if you're celebrating this weekend, have a wonderful celebration. Enjoy the family, make the memories. And while you're all gathered around the table, talk about where you want to travel together as a group this summer. And then hit me up on Monday and I will help you plan your trip. Everybody stay safe, stay well, and I will see you next Friday, and I will fix my camera in the meantime. Till then, stay safe and travel with a friend.